On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what one, a blessed and wonderful Sunday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. Now the morning to the name Sunday, I don't know the day when some of the ones them traverse the church out there in the streets. Please remember On The Spot News Media, it's loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica runs, so you know for sure. So we need that now more than ever. And to the ones them in the kitchen, I deal with the finger licking chicken. I don't know the official red rice and roasted day is today. The ones them who traversing out there in the streets continue to look out on the corner here, because the old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts, yeah man. So again, another bloody weekend. The knockings and clappings, the mayhem, the bloodletting, the bloodshedding, the weeping and mourning and gnashing of teeth continues. Boy, me I tell my peeps, the thing rough out a John shop there. As we have seen since the start of the year, the Clarendon Police Division literally turn up the heat as criminal elements roam rampant right across that parish, causing numerous families to be in mourning as the murders continue. So 2 men end up lose them 3 pints. 4 others end up get cornered up during an attack in a place known as Darla District in Mocho, Clarendon last night. So to the ones them old enough to remember a song that was done by an artist some years ago that said, when me win the lotto, me I go left from Mocho and buy a big house over so. I guess back in the days, him did foresee what I start going in a them rural areas there. So him definitely plan feet from a long time ago. So the 2 men them will end up lose them 3 pints by the hands of the criminal elements last night in that brazen knockings and clappings have since been identified as these 2 men on your screen presently. 37-year-old Ervin Wright, otherwise known as Joe. Now Joe is the man we're in the green shirt, the older man. The next man has been identified as Jason Lewin, age 24. Both men are said to be construction workers of Darla District in Mocho, Clarendon. The 4 injured men have been admitted in hospital with 1 in critical condition. So it is said that 6 men were at a shop having drinks. You don't know, I go and play a few games when a white Toyota Probox motor car drove up and 2 men armed with handguns exited the motor vehicle. It is said that one of the 2 men entered the shop and the other man stood outside. Shortly after, a lone can grain start beat in the direction of the victims. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, the lifeless body of Wright and Lewin was seen laying face down along the roadway with what appears to be some serious corner wounds to their backs and heads and upper bodies. The other victims were rushed to the hospital for treatment. Police reportedly found 15 9mm spent casings and processed the scene. The police are saying no motive has yet been established for that brazen and brutal attack. Now, my peeps, the bloodletting continues, never stop, never cease to amaze me. Just a different set of names and probably a different location. Jamaica is literally hell on earth. Yeah, man. So as always, my peeps, and the Spot News Media is going to keep a close watch on this one and try to unearth the truth behind the knockings and clappings of these two men. We definitely know which part it happened, but we definitely need to know why it happened and who. Yeah, man. Because them type of knockings and clappings are just not come so, and more than likely is a hit that was placed on somebody's head. So over there in the Kingston Central Police Division, the community of Southside Barry Street to be exact is presently in mourning. People are in disbelief as it is said that a father took the life of his own 17-year-old daughter. Boy, may I tell you, domestic violence definitely a sore point in Jamaica also. Now the police are in search of a father who is believed to have taken the life of his daughter during a dispute at their home in Kingston Central Police Division this morning. The deceased girl has since been identified as this person present on your screen, 17-year-old Shedeque Calver. She's of a Barry Street address. Reports from the police is that sometime after midnight, a dispute developed between the father and the daughter, in which it is said that the father used a knife to inflict several wounds to his daughter's chest. She was, however, rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital where she ended up losing her 3 pints whilst undergoing treatment. The father is said to be on the run presently. I would say to this father, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just turn yourself in to the police, because you deal with the thing a certain type of way. You have to go face the music where you start playing. Yeah, man, I just saw the thing set in the streets right now. So father, turn in yourself to the squad of them. Yeah, man. And the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, is reaffirming its commitment to reduce the incidence of domestic violence through education and, of course, investigating all reported cases of domestic violence. The JCF also stated that the public is to be reminded that there's presently 10 domestic violence intervention centers right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. The JCF states that it's also encouraging persons to report all suspected cases of domestic violence, even if they are not the victim. If you don't see something, say something. It just may save a life. Me I telling you, my peeps, said thing rough out a John shop there. These last days, man, the hearts of men have become desperately wicked. And when time I say men, may I speak universally, because it also comprises women. I tell you, as Jamaicans, with wickedness turn up, no more love, yet still we love to advertise Jamaica as one love, one heart. No, sir. Them are people and have no love, and them want to put a bullet or a knife through your heart. And so them are people here deal with the thing grimy these last days. So in yesterday morning's vlog, I made mention of a knockings and clappings that took place over there in Barbican, St. Andrew, where this young man presently on your screen lost his life to a hail of bullets by criminal elements in the area. There's a lot of controversy surrounding his knockings and clappings, where one set of people are say one thing and a next set of people are say the other thing. Now, if you know anything at all about his knockings and clappings, reach out to the police in the area and make the police them know exactly what going on, or make on the Spot News Media or any like-minded vloggers know where going on, so we can pass it on to the relevant authorities who can make effective change and effect and arrest on the perpetrator of this brutal knockings and clappings. And funnily, you know, we never see it and make the major news headlines for your knockings and clappings like this, and we not hear it pan no news. Channel Star, this just goes to show that boy a whole heap of crime going on in Jamaica that is unheard of unless certain YouTubers bring it Believe you me. Yeah, man. So we definitely have our purposes out there. I would just encourage each and every person for just play for them part in advancing the welfare of Jamaica. Because to each his own, yes, we can definitely agree on that. But we can also agree on each and every person must take responsibility for his or her own action or lack of it thereof. So we can definitely fight this crime monster and bring back Jamaica to its former glory. Because if not, I can tell you, whosoever can run will run. But what about those who can't? As Bojo said, they will have to stay. And whosoever stay is going to continuously be preyed upon by these criminal elements. So let us all put aside our personal differences and unite under the one umbrella as all for one for all, and get rid of these criminal elements. So anyway, my peeps, a word to the wise is always sufficient. Don't wait until it come knocking on your door. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.